these are. So you get into the agreement with the broker, and after that you are in a position to place orders with the broker. When you place an order with the broker, he executes it on your behalf and he gives you a confirmation, and he also gives you a contract note at the end of day of how your trade has been executed. Let's say you wanted to buy company A shares, say 100 shares of company A. The contract note very clearly tells you how much you have to pay in order for the transaction that has already been executed. There are also requirements in terms of margins that you will have to leave with the broker for buy or for sell transactions. He posts margins with the exchange on behalf of all the client transactions, and therefore it is the responsibility of the clients to ensure that they bring in the margins on time. All trades that have taken place today get settled on a T+2 basis. So you need to make arrangements for payment of the funds before the T+2 day.
That's the second day after the trading day, as you had mentioned last week.
So if Monday you trade, then Wednesday is when?
Either I give the shares if I've sold, or I give the money if I've bought.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And there is a simultaneous process of opening a Demat account as well?
Exactly.
Does that get opened with the broker, or I might have to go somewhere else to open a Demat account?
So absolutely right. This is only the question of the order that you have executed. Now, in order to settle this transaction, you will either receive or give securities, and this happens today in what is called a Demat mode, which is electronic mode. The depositories are the ones that keep accounts of the security holdings of, the millions of investors that are there in this country. They do this through depository participants, DPs. Your broker himself may be a DP, or you may choose to have your account with another DP of your choice. It could be, let's say, a bank or a custodian. So you can choose which DP you want to keep your account. However, you will have to deliver your shares into the broker's account once you have executed the transaction through the broker. That's the only way he can deliver it on your behalf.
So can both these broking agreement of mine and my Demat account be a joint account? That question that lady asked.
The broking is unique.
It cannot be a joint account.
No. When you sign up with a broker, you are required to provide your identification details as well as the PAN details. So this is a unique client identification. However, you may have, as part of your agreement, relationships between accounts. So you may have an account, your husband will also have an account.
In her case, it is a joint account.
That's right.
So can I buy and sell through that joint account?
The client can only be one.
Okay.
Right? You may have one account, your husband will have one account. You may say that all transactions, obligations here should be consolidated with the husband's account, and you will give one check. Those are housekeeping sort of arrangements that you can have with the broker. But there is a unique client ID for each entity, because this goes by the unique identification, individual identification. However, holding accounts can always be in joint names. For example, a Demat account can be in joint names.
But even her concern seems a bit misplaced, because she might be the unique client, but if she needs to make a payment, she can always do it from a joint account.
That's exactly right.
Because she's allowed to operate that account.
That's
exactly
right.
It's about whether are you able to pay or not.
Yes.
So her concern may not be that valid.
May not require to sort of have a broker-client code which is jointly held.
We are discussing equity markets with Chitra Ramakrishna, Joint Managing Director of National Stock Exchange. We'll be back right after this short break. Keep watching The Informed Investor.